Algebra OST Spring 2023 release test items number 5. It says 2 functions are given. Which statement about the functions is true? So what these options are asking about is the y values, right? So when it says f of x and g of x, that means the y value. So this is just a y, that is just a y. So we're going to graph these 2 functions in the calculator, and we're going to compare the y values, all right? Now, where it says as the x approaches positive infinity, that just means to the right. So this is for all x's, and this is all the x's as you're going to the right. So let's see what the picture shows us. So I'll click on the calculator. So I will type in, let me bring it up over here. So I will type in f of x equals exactly what it says. All right, so there's that, and that's called an exponential. And then I'll do g of x equals x squared plus 4x plus 1. Okay, so let me make it big. So if you take a look here, and I'm going to maybe zoom out once. Okay, so notice that at some point the blue graph is below the red graph, and at some point the blue graph is above the red graph. So notice that there's a change. So it's not like one is always above the other one's below, okay? So we're not going to pick choices A or B because that says for all. So we're looking at choice C. So as x approaches positive infinity, we want to know which has the higher y values. So right now it looks like blue, but as you zoom out, notice that the blue and the red are approaching each other, and eventually, right here, the blue, let me see if it shows the dot. I'm looking for the dot, right? There you go. The blue and the red intersect. And now notice as you get higher and higher, the red is actually inside the blue, meaning that at those x values, because the red is inside, it actually is higher in the y's than it is for the blue graph. So f of x, as you get to positive infinity, as you get farther and farther to the right, f of x, the red graph, is going to be bigger than the blue graph. It's going to be above it. So that choice would be choice D. Now, as a rule of thumb, right, exponential graphs always grow the fastest. So this is an exponential because the exponent is the x. This is a quadratic because the exponent is a 2. Exponentials always grow the fastest. So that's just a good rule of thumb to keep in mind.